Hello Blazers, no fuck is there. Hi guys, Doomsday, welcome to a brand new video. Today guys, we're gonna be looking at the worst anti-BuzzFeed video I've ever seen in my entire life. Now before we get into this guys, you know that I hate BuzzFeed. I dislike a very vast majority of their videos because they're pushing a very dumb, social justice warrior agenda. So because things like BuzzFeed exist, there's a lot of quote-unquote anti-social justice warrior channels on YouTube. And today guys, we're perhaps gonna be looking at the worst anti-social justice warrior channel, which is almost a parody at this point of anti-social justice warrior and red pill and conservative channels, and that is No Bullshit. Now, No Bullshit is already pretty well known in the social commentary sort of community on YouTube. He's also very well known for being a very cringy, egoistical cunt.
Okay, well, I'm a fat ass, so I don't give a shit. I don't care about weight. I don't give a fuck about what people say about weight, and I do fine. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck, Destiny. You met a true red-pilled alpha motherfucker. Welcome to the gun show.
Yes, this guy literally unironically just called himself an alpha male red pill motherfucker. What do you guys think an alpha male red pill motherfucker looks like? Like this? Well, probably like this, right? Well, no. This is what the guy looks like, and I'm not doing this to make fun of his looks. I mean, I know he looks like your 40-year-old dad who's divorced and works in Target or some shit. But I'm not making this point to bash on his looks. I just want you guys to keep in mind that this is what he looks like, because later in the video, this guy has a lot to say about men at BuzzFeed and their looks. So we're gonna give a bit of a comparison between this guy and this guy. So the video is called BuzzFeed Strike Guys Are Low Testosterone Betas. No bullshit, the alpha male is calling a bunch of BuzzFeed guys betas, because we all know that a true alpha male has to call himself an alpha male and others betas, otherwise he's not an alpha male. So let's just get into this, let's check it out and understand why this is the worst anti-BuzzFeed video I've seen in my fucking life.
The four Try Guys here look rather gay, let's be real. I mean, no offense, but come on. They are way too overdressed and fashionable for straight men. They're all fair-skinned, skinny, weak, nerdy types. There's not one regular guy at all here.
Okay. First of all, this entire video just sounds like an insecure beta fuck. It doesn't sound like an alpha male in the slightest who's just sitting there looking at a bunch of dudes and says like, they look gay. Like, that's an insult in 2018. Like, okay, even if all of them are gay, like, gay men cannot be attractive, like, what's the fucking point you're making here?
They are way too overdressed and fashionable for straight men.
I like this point as well, they're way too overdressed. Well, just because you dress like an average Target employee or some shit, just because you wear, like, fat-ass shirts, like, like what Boogie298 has to wear because he's so fat. It's like, you wear the same shit. And because you don't groom for shit, you have a shitty-ass haircut. And, well, I'm not groomed right now as well, so I shouldn't be making this point, but whatever. It just sounds like an insecure fuck taking the piss out of other people's appearances.
And we wondered if that sexiness could be boiled down to a science.
Not really. Looks and attractiveness aren't an exact science. Only ugly, nerdy losers would think to test their attractiveness to the opposite sex with a science experiment.
No, it's because they work at BuzzFeed and they have to produce interesting videos so that millions of people will watch them, and this is what they came up with as a topic. It's just a fun little science experiment. It has nothing to do with them being betas. I'm just saying, but Eugene, the Asian guy, is constantly, if you go down to any Try Guys video in the comments, the panties are fucking soaked for Eugene, okay? Every woman who watches BuzzFeed wants to fuck him, okay?
This is a little tough, but if it means anything to you, I would happily penetrate each and every single one of you guys.
Things just keep getting gayer and gayer here. Now you can see why I'm so confused at the beginning. They're presumably testing out their attractiveness to the opposite sex, since they're all straight. But then they have the gayest host of all time talking about butt fucking them?
Once again, I'm getting a vision of an insecure fuck who's also very homophobic, because what the fuck is this, okay? Have you not ever made a gay joke with a friend? Are you that type of straight guy who has to shove into everybody's face like, hey, I'm straight, no homo bro, I just sucked your dick, but no homo dog?
But if we're talking about their appeal to women, then I don't know so much. I mean, maybe if the girls like pretty boys, if they like feminine looking guys, and maybe that one on the left, the discount Will Arnett looking guy, maybe girls would find him handsome and dapper, but the other guys are pretty fucked. They better be rich or hilarious on their dates. I'm willing to bet none of these Try Guys have slept with more than 3 or 4 girls, ever. This one on the right is very likely a virgin.
Ironically, that is one of the most virgin things any man could say. I bet these guys haven't had sex with more than 3 girls in their lives. Yeah, like having sex with 3 women is an achievement. Like, I bet most men have had sex with more than 3 women by the age of 19 or 20. I mean, if you guys have looked at No Bullshit, he probably had like 3 girlfriends and he's like, I don't know how old is he, 45? So now he's like, yeah, I'm an alpha male. I fucked 3 girls in my life, guys. And look at those BuzzFeed guys, they're so much more beta than me and so ugly, so fucking ugly, guys. But look at me, I'm a red pill alpha motherfucker. This video is fucking terrible.
I think that I'm gonna win this category because I have a ton of sperm in my blood. Whenever I get my blood taken out, they're like, wow, there's so much sperm in here. That's not how that works.
You have a ton of sperm in your butt? That's not surprising. And why do all these guys talk like they're on children's TV shows?
Oh, dude, that was an epic joke. You have sperm in your butt? Yeah, I think it's pretty fucking clear that he said blood. He didn't say butt, but epic joke, No Bullshit. You're a funny guy.
I can't ignore this guy's dumb haircut anymore. Not a good look, mophead. I'm pretty sure he's bald under that comb over too.
So you wanna talk shit about haircuts? Have you looked at yourself, dog? That looks like the head I had when I was 15. Pretty sure he's bald under that. Well, let's check out, yo. You got this sort of a Jake Paul, Logan Paul hair going on. You know Logan Paul has a very bad hairline. You also got hair that looks like a comb over that hides your fucking baldness, dude. Yeah, it's not any different from this guy right here, except, you know, I don't like his hairstyle as well personally, but it looks a tiny bit better than this.
There's no scientific data that correlates the level of testosterone to the level of attractiveness.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. These testosterone levels are ridiculously low, and normal testosterone levels in males range from 270 to 1070.
Now, with this point, I do agree, and this is like the only actual points No Bullshit has in this video is that, ironically, you know, BuzzFeed tried, guys, the testosterone levels are so low, and it's pretty funny, to be fair. Basically, what this guy just did is that he found this one thing about testosterone, like, hey, the testosterone levels are low, let's make an entire 40-minute video taking the piss out of their looks and calling them beta, ugly, cocks, at the same time while himself looking like a 40-year-old divorced father. It's not a good look, No Bullshit, it's not.
Let's look at Keith. Good looking guy.
This is my normal face.
Keith is not an attractive guy. You're being nice, lady. He's not exactly ugly either, he's just kind of weird looking, especially without glasses. Look at those bug eyes. He's like an iguana or something. Who are you looking at, Keith? And which eye am I supposed to look into?
Jesus Christ, this is the worst piece of commentary heard in my life. At this point, it has no question, this is just an insecure fuck portraying his insecurities out and saying, he's not a good looking guy. Look at this guy, look at this guy. Somebody thinks this guy is attractive? Look at this guy. He's so fucking ugly because he works at BuzzFeed. He's such an ugly fuck. I don't think that Keith is the most attractive guy ever, but he's not ugly by any means. At the same time, you're saying he's not ugly, he's just weird looking, which is already an insult. You look like an insecure beta, or probably even an omega fat fuck who just sits behind 4chan the entire day and roasts social justice warriors on Twitter every single day. That's the vibe I'm getting here from you. You look like a 40-year-old pedo Peter. Oh yeah, I forgot, you don't work out to challenge society's standards.
You say that you have to listen to society. I say no.
What do you mean by not listen to society? What has society ever told you that you've defied?
Okay, well, I'm a fat ass. So I don't give a shit. I don't care about weight. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense, dog.
And apparently Eugene, the Asian, wins with the most balanced face. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe he is the most attractive, if the girl likes Asian dudes. Looks like we were onto something with that receding hairline too. How far back does that thing go, Gene? Now I see why you overcompensate with that big comb over puffball so much.
Now once again, look at yourself, retard. You also hide your hair that's probably receding behind your comb over, okay? And as well, the panties in the comments for Eugene in the BuzzFeed videos are soaking. I'm sure this nigga gets bitches any day. And if you know bullshit as being an insecure fuck who counts the amount of women he's had sex with, which is already a pretty fucking virgin thing to do. If you care about somebody's number of sexual partners so much, I'm sure that this guy gets way more pussy than you, okay? Do you guys realize that this video is so bad that I have to defend BuzzFeed? Defending BuzzFeed, yes. I don't know how did my life come to this point.
If I was really gonna pick the best face here, I think I would go with the tiny Will Arnett again, the guy on the right. Besides his oddly big nose, he's the only decent looking man here, kinda normal. The two on the left are a definite no-no. And maybe the Asian is, but he is balding, so I think it's safe to say this low rent Arnett has it. In the end, Eugene comes back and wins the whole thing. This Asian guy with a comb over that covers half his face, who dresses like a gay fashion model and has lower testosterone than the average 80-year-old man. This is the best looking, most attractive guy BuzzFeed has to offer.
Now, apart from being an insecure fuck once again and insulting note on everybody's appearance. Like, for example, when he complimented Ned and he said, nice looking man, aside from his big ass nose.
The guy on the right, besides his oddly big nose, he's the only decent looking man here.
He's a good looking guy. You know, hey, have you seen that fucking ugly ass, huge ass, disgusting nose though? But otherwise, pretty good looking guy.
I just want to be clear about it. Straight men do not watch BuzzFeed. Manly, masculine men don't apply to work there either. And if they do, they're probably not hired.
Now, he makes the point that BuzzFeed only hires ugly ass looking niggas. Only has ugly ass beta males who don't look masculine, who don't have jawlines, who are not alpha red pill motherfuckers like yourself. Well, that's a wrong point because I can just give you a couple of screenshots of some BuzzFeed workers here that I think, I'm not gonna say they're attractive or not attractive, I'm just gonna say that they look pretty masculine to me. So there's plenty of BuzzFeed men who are pretty attractive to females and who do look masculine, and I'm not gonna say that all of them are just beauty icons and all the women are soaking their fucking panties because these are the most beautiful guys on earth right here. And I really don't want to defend BuzzFeed, but this is like the worst anti-BuzzFeed video I've seen in my fucking life. It's just an insecure piece of dog shit who looks like a 40-year-old divorced father, just roasting people and shitting on their looks for 14 minutes, and that's the entirety of this fucking video. That's it. If this is the face of the current anti-social justice warrior community on YouTube, then this is worse than actual social justice warriors. Oh my god, that was fucking terrible. But anyways, guys, I guess that is going to pretty much do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to slap the motherfucking like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.